Hello and welcome to the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel. My name is Scott. We are here with a great bunch of people. We're talking about, not quite Monday Night just yet, is SmackDown. Give me a little cheer or a boo or yeah. How did you feel about SmackDown? Yeah, people like it? All right, let's go. We're going to go around. A few woos over there as well. So what we're going to go around. First impressions of SmackDown. I'm going to ask that first of all. So to our friend Andy Spores over here, what do you think? SmackDown overall, first impressions?
You can sum it up really with one person, which is LA Knight.
Yeah.
He stole the show, man. It's the whole place that erupted for him. That would be the kind of biggest impression really coming out of SmackDown. That's not what anyone else. Kind
of undeniable. Dom, what are you thinking from? Give me a whole year, of course.
This is the best SmackDown I've seen in a long time. It just so happens that I happened to be there, which is fantastic. I loved it. I was really impressed. In fact, this was better than WrestleMania to me.
Wow!
In terms of
atmosphere.
Yeah, I think the atmosphere. LA Knight was amazing. Santos Escobar, it was wonderful to meet earlier. It was fantastic. Today, I thought he actually looked like a main eventer for a change, which is good. Yeah. It was awesome. Nice little dark matches as well.
Yeah.
I didn't
even mean that one.
Bit of AJ Styles.
Yeah.
AJ Styles and Karen Cross. It was cool.
Yeah.
It was good matches. So I was into it, man. And most of all, Scott. Most of all, you guys. I'm happy to be here with you.
Sick guy. You're far too kind of Jay-Z once.
I'm loving it. It's great. This is good.
Right, over to Sam, also from the whole at WrestleSphere.
Come here,
Sam.
I'm here. Hello.
I don't know if this is going to hear you. I'm hoping he can.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought last week's episode of SmackDown was god awful, so I thought, no, it was. I'm sorry. Oh god, but this week's was great, and it was great to be there in person. I think there was only one thing it missed for me, and that's the build towards whatever's going on with Iyo and Bayley.
Yeah.
But everything else, it hit all the beats it had to hit. LA Knight needs to be a colossal baby face going forward. That's clear. Or maybe it's just the UK crowd. We'll see. That is what a go home show should be. I'm now even more excited for tomorrow than I was going in.
Yeah, man. Okay, this is the go home report. We're going to move on to Danny now. Let's move a little bit forward so we can get a word in. Danny, how did you feel about the show overall?
Oh, amazing, mate. Fucking hell. It's great. Absolutely amazing. First wrestling show I've been to.
First live show?
First live show since London Arena.
London Arena! That's been knocked down for about 15 years.
Yeah. Been snuck in and it was great. But yeah, today it's a free ticket.
Woo! There we go. All right, so of course, a big part of today, so of course, LA Knight, we've kind of hinted about it already. I was in the bog at the time. And I was getting ready for the reaction because I knew Grayson Waller was coming out and we were going to have this Logan Paul thing. I went to the toilet. I had this massive reception and I thought, wow, London actually liked Logan Paul. And then when I came out for the doors, LA Knight, was in the ring. And I realised, of course, it was LA Knight. Andy, LA Knight's reception, or anyone else stood out to you?
I mean, to be fair, Logan Paul got the reaction that you'd want as a heel. So to be fair, he played his part beautifully as well. The showdown between them, actually, wouldn't mind seeing some of the stuff between LA Knight and it's one of those. LA Knight is so good on the mic, he kind of elevates everyone else. But as soon as his music hit, the place went to the extent where he done Butch, where you're going to play for him, who is like a hometown hero, and he gets a great reception. It was very bad.
No, it was a good reception.
He was alright, but he won the match. He could have feel like it was like a big thing. Yeah. So it was cool to see him get a little bit of momentum, win on home turf, and they really kind of fed the home crowd as well. Like they had Rich Holland have a match as well, and the Pretty Deadly guys gave a good account of themselves at the top of the show, and a very old school kind of tactics with the rolling around underneath the ring apron in the ring to kind of swap places. It was a nice little nod to kind of like past the tag team. So yeah, good night for the English talent. So nice to see that play into it.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I think for years we were clinging on. Back in the day where we could barely find a Brit, so we went, Sheamus, close enough, we'll go for that. Yeah. And these days, of course, Sheamus, we still love him, don't get me wrong, but then you have Paige, William Regal, of course, Bulldog back in the day. But these days, we are blessed with an incredible amount of British talent and also Irish talent as well. Like you said, they gave a bit of fan service, and I think they had to on the SmackDown. I think that's what it's good for, really, because Money in the Bank can't really do that. I'd say Pete Dunne Butch got his moment tonight as well. Really like Pretty Deadly wearing that outfit that was based on the Raw and SmackDown titles.
Yeah.
Nice touch. I actually, when they came out, I thought they might do it, and then I realised it's a taped show. Spoilers for those out there who haven't seen it in America so far. Of course, if you clicked on this, sorry y'all, as Evan Bourne once said. But here we go. It was a good match. It was good to see them with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. It was a fantastic reception to them, of course. Pretty Deadly. I'm surprised that they got a lot of boos, but I guess they're doing well as heels. But
yeah, you want to hate on them, don't you? And that's the point of Pretty Deadly. You want to hate on them like the classic heels, and that is they played that to a T, which was fantastic. I was very, very happy to see them be so hated in their hometown, really. Which obviously that means they're doing the job properly, and I thought it was a nice coming out party on a global scale for Pretty Deadly for sure, against obviously main eventers, proven main eventers in Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
That's a great point. Yeah, and just to point out before we go on as well, not only will we have some interviews with Pretty Deadly and all the other WWE superstars that need the junket today, also will Andy from Russian Rock and of course Dom and Sam here from Give Me a Whole Year and Wrestle Split. So make sure you subscribe to their channels and ours, of course, to check out these interviews as well. But yeah, it's been an incredible night, just not for British talent, but also that end segment, of course, on SmackDown at least, because carrying on with the Dark Show, we had the Usos and the Bloodline. That promo package alone, that wasn't even live, but that gave me goosebumps. Yeah. How did you feel about that? Let's go to Danny.
That was like watching
cinema. It was cinema.
Yeah, very cinematic, but it was like watching The Rock and Austin. Like, it had that sort of build up to it. It feels what's going on here.
Yeah, it feels important.
Yeah, it was mad.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. I mean, I guess we'll kind of touch on that before we get out of here as well. What did today tell you about tomorrow? As far as your predictions you might have had in the week, maybe some of them might have swayed today, or maybe even just become stronger because of what you've seen tonight.
It's really difficult to tell. I thought it was a go-home show. It's always really difficult to see where the event's going. There's kind of, those theories do you buy into whoever wins on a go-home show doesn't win. So like, he doesn't probably not winning.
Yeah,
and they made a big thing about who was going up the ladder and who didn't. So the other thing I would mention, I think is Kevin Owens. I don't know if it was a legit injury to his knee, because he did seem to tweak it and he was limping out. So it'd be interesting to see if that's legit or it's just kind of like. No Raw superstars on this one, so they're obviously up in Newcastle, my home turf. So that was a strictly SmackDown go home show, which, to be honest, I don't think most people would have.
I mean, it is SmackDown.
I know, but when they're all in the UK,
I get you.
But
I feel good though because they kept stars off it like Seth, where tomorrow I think that pop is going to be massive. Yeah, so it's good. We got people from the LWO tonight, both on the show and in the dark match. Also, Sheamus, strangely enough, not showing up in the dark match that we expected to see as well. Rey Mysterio come out, and that was a nice little pop for the crowd as well. Moving on to Dom, what did you think about this? What it means for Money in the Bank?
So sadly, I don't think LA Knight is winning Money in the Bank. I think we're going to see some, which is a shame. And I would prefer if LA Knight did. I think we're going to see Santos Escobar win Money in the Bank.
No way!
Yeah.
Is this because he gave you a nice interview?
No.
Is that what it is?
I was talking to Nick Houseman, and we were talking about the sort of, how obviously Butch went up there, and everyone wants Butch to win, right? But he went up there, so he's clearly not winning, right? LA Knight's clearly being groomed for a SummerSlam feud with Logan Paul. So he doesn't need to win Money in the Bank if he's going to go to that high-profile feud. Who else are you going to give it to? The LWO needs the profile. It needs to be elevated. Every other faction leader has something big to do, the bloodline, whatever. But Santos, it would elevate. It would do something for Santos. It would reinvigorate and reinvent Santos in many people's eyes as a potential main eventer. So I think. And I'm a huge LA Knight fan, as is 99.9% of everybody in London tonight and probably around the world. Yeah, I do think it's going to be Santos Escobar. The only other odd prediction I have is I don't believe the Usos to win. And I would prefer for the Usos to win, but I think Roman Usos will upset a lot of people. So those are my kind of what you would call shock predictions.
No, I think you're right. I don't think the Usos win. I've thought it for a while now. I think tonight showed that even more. What did tonight show to you, Sam? What do you think is going on Money in the Bank? Were you, more concrete in some of your predictions, or did something tonight sway you?
See, I had heard that Pete Dunne or Butch was the favourite to win, to be a crowd pleaser, but after seeing that and him get put over there, I don't think that's happened at all. I think Logan Paul's got it, or who else is in there? I want LA Knight to win it, but I think Logan Paul's getting it because he can dip in, dip out, and just get nuclear heat. And they eventually, controversial opinion, they eventually got to stick a title on it.
They have to. They have to. And I've been saying all week, whether or not it's a title or just the briefcase, so just put it in the background of his podcast for a year, because it lasts for a year, you know? Danny, what do you think, mate? Who's winning the Money in the Bank? Were you swayed by tonight's show?
I think Logan Paul's got it. I think I've got it.
Incredible reaction tonight, and it would make sense, you know, strike while the iron's hot, get the... I mean, tonight, they did boom, and I think tonight was a good example of, like, it was probably the best thing for Logan Paul. It made him a proper heel. It made him become a bad guy.
That's it. They've got it. You can see it coming. Boo said it all, so they're going to do it. He's dipped in and out, but sooner or later they're going to have to tie him down and do something.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going to get him over.
Well, this is the thing with the Money in the Bank briefcase, of course, like I said, it lasts for a whole year. You don't have to be on TV all the time. We can argue all these points about Roman Reigns not defending. We can argue all these points about Seth Rollins being the defending champion, US title not being as much as it used to, or wherever it might be. But the fact is, Money in the Bank briefcase, it doesn't have to be on TV all the time, and when it shows up, it is exciting. Speaking of exciting, tonight was exciting. Spending my time with these boys here at the Money in the Bank SmackDown Go Home show. It's been a great stream. We really do hope you've enjoyed it. And we'll be back here tomorrow, of course, for Money in the Bank with the previews. We've got about 17,000 of them coming up. So subscribe. Hopefully these boys will be with me. And after that, of course, we'll hit you with a review. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll have interviews all week. And again, I've got to be kind to my friends here. They've got interviews on their channels as well. So make sure you check those out. And we'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much.
Yeah.